Is this remote learning causing you and your family stress? Well, I'm Dr. J, and I love helping kids live happier, healthier lives. And in turn, it helps you as the guardian. Maybe you're the parent or the family member that's taking care of kids during this time. Welcome to this channel. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our weekly videos that we send out. But before we get into our 3 ways that I'm going to share with you that I hope help you this week better manage the kids, either your work, you're taking care of your loved ones. And before we do, we're going to try something that I love to practice with kids. And it's 3 deep breaths. So we just stop. It brings us back to the present moment. We're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth as we listen to the chime. And I invite you to let your eyes close or look down at the floor if that's more comfortable. But join me in our 3 mindful breaths before we start. Here we go. Ready? Slowly open your eyes. So I know many of you are home with your kids now that we found out to the end of this school year. You're taking care of loved ones. You're trying to stay and keep your job. You're working from home. You're managing so much at this time. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. There are many of us in the same situation, but we're here and we're going to figure it out, and we're going to figure out ways to support each other. So I don't want to take a lot of your time today, but I hope that the 3 things that I'm going to share with you are something that will relieve an ounce of your stress as you go into this next week. The first thing is to look at an assignment with your child and guess with them, have them try to guess how many minutes they think it will take, whether it's an activity, an assignment, or maybe a worksheet that the teacher told your child that they want them to complete. If your child sits down and kind of guesses with you how many minutes it'll take, and then set a timer and actually just work for that amount of time, and then agree together on what kind of break you're going to do at the end of it. Because usually the activity or the task is a non-preferred activity, which is harder for them. And sometimes they just give up easily when they first see the task because they just don't think they can do it, and they don't really know how long it's going to take. So they just think in their brain, that's going to take forever. And they just shut down, right? How many of you have a child right now at home who is looking at their work and you can't get them to do anything, and they just completely shut down, and they're refusing and they're not doing it, or there's tears, and you're like, I'm not giving into this frustration. I don't have time for this. That's too much stress for even you to handle, right? So try to pick one thing this week. Look at the task with your child, guess how many minutes it'll take, set the timer, actually have them do the work, but then agree on what they're going to do that's a preferred activity that you're okay with afterwards as well. Secondly, I don't know about you, but when you're home, it seems like we just snack all day long. Every minute is a snack break. Can I have a snack? What's for lunch? What can I go eat? I'm hungry, right? Plan for your snacks and your breakfast, lunch, and dinner with your child at the beginning of the day so they know and they can predict when those times are going to be. And then plan for the exact times you're going to be working, and then plan those preferred and non-preferred, the fun activities, to stick them in there so they know that it's coming. And sometimes kids, they'll say, I'm hungry, I want a snack, but it's really just to get out of the work they were supposed to be doing anyway, right? So plan for it. And a really cool brain break is if you go on YouTube and look for Go Noodle videos, they have some stretching, they have even dancing ones. They're really fun. I've seen a lot of kids do them in school, so that's a great brain break to kind of insert in the middle of your day or activity, or before or after the snack or the lunch. The third thing is it is so important to encourage your kids right now. We all need encouragement, right? We are working hard. We are doing something new. It is an added level of stress that on a normal day we had stress, and this is just like compounded it, right? So this week, tell yourself, you're going to encourage your kid. You're going to tell them something you're proud of. You're going to recognize something that they're doing that's taking their time and their focus and energy, and you are so proud of the fact that they actually worked at that and completed it. Or just simply encouraging them. So give that a try this week. Look at what was challenging and set a goal to try something different, or look at that worksheet and say how many minutes it's going to take. Schedule your breaks and the snacks and the brain breaks, and encourage your kids this week. And see if not at the end of this week, it doesn't feel an ounce better than how this last week went. So I hope if you found any value in this video, like this video, add a comment. Thanks for joining me. Don't worry, and don't forget, you are not alone. And in the top of this, one of these corners, I'm posting a video right now by Dr. Harris. He's the author of The Happiness Trap, and he wrote some ways for us to think about that can help with our anxiety and stress during this corona crisis time. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.